Alright guys and gals, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to go get us some hats made at Campus Chalet Embroidery. So you guys just sit back and enjoy the episode, and I can't wait to tell y'all a story here of how we got into old Pontiacs. Alright guys and gals, my name's Houston Kilby. Welcome back to the Houston Kilby YouTube channel. And today I got a special guest here with me today, and we had some special work done here as well. And I tell y'all, we've kind of got a really cool backstory, me and this gentleman right here. And when it comes to Pontiacs, how I got involved in Pontiacs. And Ed, I didn't know if you mind telling the story behind it.
Oh, I love to tell it. I love to tell the story. Now, Houston's always been a racer. Family, uncle, dad loved it, and he loved it, and he was big at junior dragsters. How old were you?
8 or 9.
He's about 8 or 9 years old and came out to our house. We live on the lake, and he and his mother, his dad came out to the lake, and his dad said, Ed, I'd like to take a ride in that GTO. I had at the time a 1964 GTO. And go back about 50 years, I had one just like it in 1964, and it was a Bobcat GTO, and it was real fast. Well, when I got my 50s, I wanted to do that again. So I found another one about like it. It was over at the house, and I said, well, yeah, I'm gonna just go for a ride. So Houston, come on, Houston, go with us. So Houston got in the back seat. The head wasn't near as big as he is now.
I was a little fella at that time.
And his dad got in the front. Now from my house, there was a straightaway, and I stopped. And his dad, Mike, knew what I was probably going to do. Houston's back seat, he didn't have a clue. I threw it to it. Them 3 deuces opened up, and them headers. I didn't see Houston, but we got up to the curve, and we turned and came back around. I think I might have done the same thing again, got back in. Houston had not said a word. so we get back at the house and go back inside, and I think that had a little something to do with this full metal Pontiac that Houston's got. He just went way on beyond getting an old GTO or Pontiac and fixed it up a little bit. Well, he's gone in, he's done made a Frankenstein out of that thing.
You got that right. I tell you, it went so crazy after that incident happened. I was 8 or 9 years old, and that went down. And believe it or not, I didn't know at the time that my grandma had a 66 Pontiac, and it was a 4-door. It was a Tempest. And so I was so ate up with Pontiac, getting on Facebook Marketplace, and at the time Craigslist was real big. I was trying to find a Pontiac of some kind, because you gotta think, I was 9 years old racing, but I was already thinking, what kind of car am I gonna drive to high school? And it dang sure wasn't gonna be no Honda. And I was like, I've gotta have me a Pontiac, I gotta have me one. After riding in his cool old 64, I was like, I gotta have something. So I was looking, and come to find out, my grandma had a Pontiac. And I was like, I didn't realize she had one. So I go and look at it. Sure enough, it's a 4-door Tempest. It had the grills like, a 66 Goat does. A little bit different, but very similar. And I asked my grandma, I was like, what would you have to have for that old car? She's like, well, I was going to junk it. And she was going to crush the car. I mean, the property it was on, she was having to sell the property, and it was one of those deals, something had to happen with the car. And I was like, well, can I have it? I was like, can I work for it, pay you for it? She's like, well, she told me, Ed, to mow her yard for a summer, and that's how I got that 4-door car.
Let me tell you a little bit more about that, though. That day when I really threw it to it at the day we took him for a ride, well, he got that Tempest, and he was out at my factory, and I said, I need to ride down to the tire store. Oh, he was just tickled to death me riding it, and I was looking at it, bragging on it. Well, he gets me out at the tire store, and he backs, one-way street, he backs down, and right in front of the window, he shares down on that Pontiac, and it's nothing but white smoke for a good half city block, and everybody in there, we got the biggest kick out of that, and I know he did, because I never told you, but I saw that, and everybody in there, oh, they just thought that was wonderful.
Well, I had to return the favor, you know. I mean, it was one of those deals where he got to lead it up with me when I was 8 or 9 years old, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna return the favor. I'm gonna drop him off. I'm gonna drop him off in style, and boy, that's what we done. And I tell you, Ed, I've always had fun with the Pontiacs. I can't thank you enough for taking me a ride in your Pontiac.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I was already into hot rods and racing and stuff, but that 4-speed, dumping the clutch like what you done there, and I tell you that left an impression on me. I was like, all right, I think I'm a Pontiac man now.
Well, there you go.
And the rest is history. So guys, it's kind of funny how this stuff kind of circles back around. And I've teamed back up with Ed again, and I brought in my racing suit. We had some embroidery work done on it. We got our sponsors on there. We had some hats made for our merchandise and stuff. And Ed, can't thank you enough. You guys do awesome work.
Well, Houston's a top drawer fella, and great guy. I think a whole lot of him, and thank you for letting me share this. Tell this on you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for doing it with me, and Ed, can't thank you enough, buddy.
10-4.
Alrighty, guys and gals, I thought I'd just take a quick walk through their plant. Campus Chalet does an amazing work on hats. They do, you can get you some polo shirts done, all kinds of different things that you can have done, and all kinds of different patches as well. So definitely be sure, if you need any embroidery work done, be sure and go to Campus Chalet and tell them old Houston Kilby sent you on over there. Alrighty, guys and gals, we're back at the shop, and check out these hats, man. Golly, they look good. This is the small logo one, and we also had some large logo ones made. Alex, Ed, and Joy Dance over there at Campus Chalet, man, you can't get no better than that. These are like trucker hats, snapback hats. So you got the mesh in the back. I really like that style of hat. That's what both hats are. And we've got those in stock now. They are live now on the website. So I'll put a link down in the description on Facebook, and on Instagram there'll be a link on there as well. So you guys be sure and check out the hats. Get these ASAP. They will run out quick. We've got a good little supply of them, but that will go quick. The other thing is, at Streetcar Takeover Friday, I will have the hats with me, and you guys can buy them on the spot if you would like. So definitely hit me up. We'll be at the track Friday all day long, and we'll have some merch with us. I do have some shirts. I only have smalls and 4XLs. Those are the only two sizes left I got. I might have a couple of fews of others, but it's very, very little. So sizes I have, smalls and 4XLs. So that's the only shirts I have right now. We are working on other shirts as well, but they're not in stock yet. That's to come, okay? All right, so next thing, let's look at the driving suit. This thing is cool. All right, guys, let's talk about the fire suit. Check out the logos on this bad boy. All right, so right away, you see Jonesborough Armory is the biggest logo on the racing suit. They are our biggest sponsor that we have, okay? And also, they're one of the first ones that jumped on with us as well, and we want to represent them very, very nicely. At your convenience, on-site oil services, Stiffy's Beard Shop, TSR Racing Products. We definitely had to give a shout out to them. Stiffy's is our newest sponsor we have on board. We also have them on the car as well, on both sides of our hood, over here and over here underneath the pants leg. There you guys go. Heck yeah. So Stiffy's got a great product if you guys need oil or wax for your beard or any type of hair products. They've got it for you guys. So at your convenience, on-site oil services, you call them, they come out, they change your oil, they do work on your vehicle or your hot rod. Definitely check out Tim Armstrong. TSR, they're the ones who built our transmission in our car, and they've been a great help to our race program on helping us on how to work on the transmission, etc., etc. So we had to give a big shout to them. All right, on the front of this bad boy, check this out. All right, on the front, we got Jonesborough Armory and Stiffy's Beard Shop and my name on there. Boom. These were the packages that these sponsors bought into, and that's what they wanted to get on there, okay? So we tried to help out. The more you put towards the car, the more places your logos get, and the bigger the logos get as well, okay? So that's how that deal works. So if you guys are interested in getting logos on the car or on our t-shirts or heck, maybe even on the hats, let me know and let's work something out. All right, guys, that's it for on this section right here. All right, guys, so man, got a lot of cool stuff going on. We got a lot of stuff going on with the car. We got a really cool event coming up here this Friday at Streetcar Takeover at Bristol. Be sure and come out and see us. We'll be out there on display in their car show and stuff. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Come out and see us. Come out and say hello. This car is so close to getting ready to start making some test hits and things like that. We are literally weeks away. We just are. Things we got left to do to the car, finish up on the wheelie bars, finish up on the parachutes, and we got a window net to put in it. That'll be stuff that'll be done very quickly in the next weekend or two. And it's one of those deals, guys, just hold on to your pants. We got a lot of cool stuff coming, and we're going to keep on getting after it here. So yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Cannot thank y'all enough. When it comes to sponsoring and stuff like that, definitely, guys, we're willing to work with you and do a whole lot of different stuff. You guys see with like Stiffy's Beard Shop, we do commercials in our videos. Almost every single video it gets put in there. With Jonesborough Armory, we put a commercial in there, that sort of thing. Stuff like that, we can do all kinds of sort of stuff. So it's time to go racing. It's time to go have some fun. This season, the main plan is with the car, I've got to get seat time. I've got to get exposure. I've got to get experienced with this car at the power levels and stuff that I'm going to be driving with. And yeah, guys, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So y'all sit back and enjoy. Again, thank y'all so much for your support. And we got a lot of stuff coming. So we'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to go over to KillerMotorsports.com, where we've got all kinds of merch over there and all kinds of high-performance products as well. And definitely a big shout out to our sponsors and partners. Till next time, you guys have a good one.